you got a little bit of things. On your body, you know how you do the things. Oh, me and KRG, ndio wangu maiji. Hello, Mambo Imechemka. Ati nini?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are living under a fucking rock, well, it's time to wake up. We are live with the man himself, anajitanga Buga, anajitanga Lobos, anajitanga Mr. International, anajitanga best in the world. Majina ni mingi, pesa ni mingi, yeye ni mmoja lakini. So KRG, welcome to Radio 254.
Shukran sana manze. Happy to be here today in a new location.
Yes.
Yeah.
Different setup.
Yes.
Same agenda.
Last time ulikuwa umefanya interview na Sonia.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa very confusing sababu hiyo interview ulikuwa umenyenyekea sana. Sasa nilikuwa nauliza Sonia, ile KRG ya YouTube na ile ulifanya interview tofauti, yani YouTube unatisha, alafu unakuja kwa very humble ati hi I'm Karuga. Ai nashangaa ati nini yo?
Nilikuwa nafanya interview na a lady. Come back, so you have to adjust. Kama maji na tulia ile problem yako kile kwa kikombe na tulia.
Yes.
Kile kwa jug na tulia, kile kwa swimming pool siwezi tulia kwa sababu watu wanataka kuchukua.
So I guess I've been following your career and your journey for quite a long time now. And my most important thing that I want to talk today about is music, because you have a new single out.
Yeah.
But people a lot of times people say KRG kona ngoma gani, KRG fanya, and they don't know KRG kona album.
Hata before album niko na ngoma mob, ni vile tu yani just because wako wanajua unajua sasa hiyo ni makosa yao kwa sababu mbona mko mnajua msanii mkali mpaka hivi nimefika place na have to prove ndio mwenda kufanya research, so it's up to them to go and research.
Na mwanyamazisha sasa wezi ongea ati nini ngoma nini. But nakumbuka the first time nilisikiza ama nikusikia ilikuwa ulifanya ngoma na Red Sun.
Jambo ya
about yes. Na ilikuwa yani video imeshutiwa Dubai, Mayat, mademu wazungu, yani full kisunzi
kabisa.
And from even the very beginning you came out the gates investing in your craft but also doing it differently.
Yeah.
And it looked like you had been studying and taking your time. But then after seeing that first song with Red Sun, I started seeing you working with guys like Akina Magic's Anger. I saw you working with guys like Akina Prof, Akina Mike Black and the Herbalist. And people don't know that. But a lot of people say, Magari, sijui nini, but like
that's what attracts them.
Yes. And I feel like as I've been studying your career and your moves, it seems ume understand. Yani ume understand the Kenyan industry because you've seen what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah. And
it's a good thing because you can't stay in the same place doing the same thing and nothing's moving.
Exactly.
So I guess your journey in terms of music, nilisikia kunaanza na ukisikiza Buddha, kunasikiza Bob Marley, nini, your influence, but you started out as a dancehall artist.
Yeah.
Would you still say you're a dancehall artist now?
I still do dancehall. It's only that right now I'm more commercial. So I'm going with as much as I want to be an outstanding artist, that I want to portray my own image, but also I remember I have fans to entertain. So I'll go with what works for them at that particular moment. But when I'm maybe working on an EP or maybe an album, I'll give them the version that they don't want to listen to, but because those are my real fans. This one is just the public.
Yeah.
The public is, you have to entertain them because now they are here in the club, they want to dance.
Yeah.
Now you have to make them dance. So we need to produce music for them dancing. Maybe you go for a party, a different party. Maybe it's a ceremony like a wedding. So we need to produce music for wedding. But now there are those people that you talk to their souls.
Yeah.
They're not just the party goers. They're people that you inspire genuinely.
Kama kuna ile ngoma moving on na Iani, that's a moving on song. It's not about party sherehe.
Exactly.
Then there's another one, I Love Ja, or people but you see Kenya skizangi album.
Why is skiza? Because they just want hype. Kenyans, they follow.
Sherehe, true.
Saizi kutokea sahi ka video kwa wase wamepiga na maslap. Sikia mjamaa mmoja hapo ameweka wee Kenya mzima anasema wee. So for 1 month itakuwa hiyo ndio trend. Then mesaolika because Kenyans move on very fast from they consume so much nonsense and then they forget what is important and they move on, so another nonsense will come again and then they're in that trend and then they can forget about real talent, that somebody who is growing, somebody akuje tu afanye kitu ya ujinga na wanaona kabisa hii ni ujinga, wamchoche wamharibie maisha wameshamweka wamempatia kwa kichwa yake
wamempatia
value yenye ana and then wamdam huyo mtu anachizi mara moja you get
perfect example. I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Alvindo alienda wapi? Ulikuwa manager Alvindo. KRG hadi manager. Alvindo alienda wapi? Bro aliblow na kaisha.
Aliblow in a good way because Alvindo is not like these other artists naweza sitaki kwa
kusema majina za utaongeza value na wana value.
Sitaki kusema hawa sasa wenye wanachukua mediocre artists. But you see now Alvindo was a songwriter and he was different. The only problem was where he was coming from because unfortunately sikuwa nimejua magnitude ya hii fame, what it can do to the surrounding. It does not really happen to change the artist. It changes the surrounding, the way people used to look at you and how now they look at you after you have achieved the fame.
Yeah.
You understand? Because fame comes fast and then money later. So
but boss, you can't change where you come from.
So this is the thing, because if you are an artist na uko kwa background ya fulani, it's not a good background. When you blow up, the surrounding now start expecting more from you. Like maniaje manzewe unachizo kwa radio, uko na fame, uko na jina, hebu tupatie za macho. Tupatie nini? Alafu kiwaambia hauna, wanasema basi kuna mtu anakuibia. KRG za mavieta anaendesha jo. Hiyo ni do yako anakula jo. Usikubali.
Boys alikupata ukiwa na dola lakini.
Exactly. So but sasa unajua sasa wanaanza kumbrainwash. Usikubali jo. Usikubali jamaa anakubeba ufala. Ngoma yako ishafika 2 million.
Bro, hadi unanifanya video 2.
Exactly. So they don't see the investment you're putting. They just see the results of the magnitude of the work you've put in. They don't see like you invested and it takes time for you to get this money back so that you can invest on this guy's brand and they propel to the different levels so that you can also start making money.
Yeah.
Because if you are signed under a label, let's say for 5 years, somebody is pumping in money, what you're eating, where you're living, projects zenu, promotion is projects, until the time now you guys start making money. If you cancel that project, maybe the contract in 2 years,
you can't recoup your money back. Yeah.
So you see now that's the situation I was finding myself in. I have this new artist and I'm pushing them with the best of my ability. I've invested so much money, but they don't see the bigger vision that I have. They just think it's the percentage that is more important.
Yeah.
Because even if I give you 50% of nothing, it's nothing.
True.
You get it? I'll rather give you 5% of 1 million or maybe 1 billion.
Yeah.
It's gonna help you. Or even if I give you 100% of nothing, you're still gonna make nothing.
True.
So that's where people were going wrong and they didn't know. So Alvindo akachochwa pale nini akaanza kujiona star sana, akamwharibia life yake. But the guy is right now, even if he wants to come back to the music scene, but right now I'm so busy with so many things. I don't think I can manage to accommodate a new, because right now if he comes back he'll be coming back like a new artist.
True.
Because Kenyans, they move on very fast.
Yeah.
So right now there's so many things that he need to learn fast, because the game changes every single day. There is something that's before then there was no TikTok.
Yeah.
There was no WhatsApp, Facebook,
your stuff ilitrend na WhatsApp.
Actually ngoma yake ilitrend na WhatsApp.
Exactly. Nakumbuka wasa wanatumia WhatsApp.
Yeah, so you see now kuna TikTok, kuna very many new avenues saiza kupush.
Kirudi tena unaanza tena ni kama wewe ni new artist.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to learn the game again.
Yeah.
That's why we are beating these new the old guys, because they don't want to learn new skills.
Of course.
Wamekwama tu eti mimi ni mnoma, wewe ni mnoma kwa studio, but kama nje wewe si mnoma.
Watu yakujui at all.
So lazima ukue mnoma kwa studio, nje, creativity yako, how you connect to the public and how you relate to them, because you are an artist, when kiwa jamii. Mse mwenye kumtaa nafaa akiangalia kwa wall yako anajiona, anaona what he wants to see on the other end.
And I think it's interesting because you started out as a label owner, signing people with Fast Cash Music Group.
Yeah.
And I remember a lot of dancehall acts like Prof, Fidempa,
Luta also,
Aroboy, Bandana and Spizo.
Yes.
You are investing in that.
Yes.
And then I think from just that experience, and I heard you talking in an interview, you were saying how talent is easy, but then beyond talent, there's so much that has to do.
Everyone in this world, even a cat has a talent. You get, like, everyone has a talent in this world.
And talent is not enough.
Talent is nothing. Talent is only 10% of what you need to have to achieve something. So the rest is hard work, reinventing yourself, how consistent do you want to do it, and how persistent do you do it? You get? Because everybody can sing in this world.
Yeah.
Everybody can sing hata na sauti ngumu, kuna mtu anakuja na kuna makuja everybody can, you know, because just vocals, and everybody akona style yake na design yake. But sasa outside the studio, that's where now you make money moves. That's where now you know how to, you know, to deliver in different styles, and how you're gonna convert these numbers into money. That's where now so many people don't know about.
Wakati corona ilikam, it was really great because we saw you now helping a lot of now the gengeton acts. When people were saying, "Hey, gengeton ni mbaya, hizi mangoma ni mbaya," you were not thinking that. You went and collaborated with them, shot videos for them that we had never even seen. I remember like those are the first videos. Hey, I say Magari videos, because you've always set a standard for videos.
Yes.
You didn't bash gengeton, you actually embraced them and gave them a chance. As much as they came back and talked shit about you and said whatever, like why did you choose to do that? Because you've always been someone who's like helping artists. I feel like you're one of the guys who actually wants to help Kenyan music industry.
Yeah, you see now, one thing people need to understand, in every country, there's so many people who have invested in various artists. So let's say in Nigeria, there's so many people, like the politicians, the big business guys, they invest in their artists. And then when you invest in their artists, what are you going to do? You have to produce good quality videos that portrays a different image about the artist, you know, so that it can propel his music to a different heights, so that it can help him as an individual and as a brand, and also take your flag of your nation to a higher height. So these guys, I said, they have a different sound. Yes, it's Kenyan, it's our Sheng, and if we repackage this thing in a better way, we can sell it even abroad, because this is a new sound. Instead of bashing these new guys because maybe wako na matusi kidogo hapa na kule, we can just try and play around with the words instead of saying directly vitu chafu on air, because we have kids and we don't want our kids to follow this channel. To afunze, then we can nurture them, and then maybe we invest in their music, then we will all grow. Because if I help you go 5 kilometers, I don't think you will forget, because you will also get tired and you will need my help. So you will give me a push, I come to where you are, and then we continue the journey, because I believe in growing. Once we grow together, we will go higher heights together.
But as much as you helped them, Gengeton still died. Why do you think it died?
It died now because it reached a point that
because Gengeton has dancehall sound.
They were not well behaved. The artists, some of them, not all of them, some of them, they were not well behaved because maybe they didn't have morals and manners, and they didn't know the business part of music. They just thought fame is everything, and it's enough to sustain your lifestyle. But fame is nothing. Fame is just like how can I call it? It's like a car without fuel. Yeah, so you cannot move. You have to have at least someone who is guiding you, and you have to listen, and you have to.
Lakini how say who's supposed to teach them? Because wamekuja wakiwa hivyo, ni job ya nani kuwafuju? Kila mtu akona mashida zake. Huwezi kama ulete KRG mashida zako
akusave. Wangejaribu kulan wenyewe, kwa sababu if you meet somebody who is mse unajua ameachieve, because for me I believe in kila mtu akona opinion yake, but I choose who to listen and I choose who to ignore. Everybody can tell me, but I can choose to listen to somebody who has achieved this, because anaona ameachieve better than me. So nikimsikiza kwa hii Kenya nataka kuachieve, maybe atanipatia idea ya kuachieve what I don't have. Na nikienda na hii style na plus lazima ujue kuna kesho. So if somebody has been in the game for more than 5 years and I've just landed in the game 1 year, sijakaa hata, lazima nimsikize umse ndio akue kwa hii miaka ni nini amemanage kuachieve na aliachieve aje. So naweza tumia idea yake na niongeze na yangu kidogo, and then from there now we can move to the next chapter. But now ukidharau huyu mtu ameachieve 5 years na anajua ile blando anaenda kumake sahi, ita crash tu hata before 6 months ishe, utakuwa umefall down. Atakuangalia tu akwambie umekataa advice yangu, sawa, tukutane after 1 year. After 1 year tunaona sasa umeenda Instagram, na kufa na lala njaa, tafadhali nisaidieni.
Lakini uliambiwa
sasa ni tangu hapo mwiba wa kujidunga waambie pole. Unabaki hapo kama fala. Sasa wewe tutakuangalia tu, tunawapatia tena. Nikikuona mahali huko kama gari napita, naambia dereva tafuta mahali maji kumwagie shetani.
So I feel like you could do anything in the world. Like you could literally, you've traveled the world, you have kids, you can spend time with your kids. Why do you choose to keep making music?
Because music is
inakupatianga nini?
Music is like, how can I call it? Talent is something that is very different. Talent is it's like fire that burns in your soul. So if you don't achieve what is inside you, or maybe you don't express it, it burns you. So the more you express it, the more like you feel free. So you can have all the money in the world, but there is one thing the talent that you have to find a way to remove it. And you know now, the most wealthiest place in this world, it's in the graveyard. Because there's so many people who died with so many things that they never experienced because of fear, because of I don't know what, maybe they were busy or something like that. But at the end of the day, you will die and no one will remember your name. But you've seen our music will live on forever, you know.
Yeah.
Because I believe music, and we listen to music that was produced maybe in 18s, 19s.
Makina Beethoven, my symphonies, Makina Bob Marley from
exactly, yeah. So music is gonna be here for a lifetime, and even after we are gone.
So I guess for me, the evolution of KRG, the one thing that I love the most is that you're an entertainer.
Yeah.
Like, you are an entertainer. When I watch your podcast, which you do with Dufla, as in, it's the most hilarious shit in the fucking world. Like, you're having fun, and I love seeing you in that element. Yeah. So I guess how did you just say, okay, me, I'm going to be myself. This is who I am. Because you're always yourself. And that's what I guess people love. When you're authentic, people will always love that.
Exactly. And it really changed the way people used to see me. Because, before they just thought I'm a bully. And I don't know shit. And that's the way I am. And that's how it's going to be. But I told them, no. Everybody is unique in this world. That's why you have your own blueprint. And you have to be unique for you to stand out. If I want to copy every other person, then it will just be the same. I will not stand out and nobody will pay attention to me. But everybody has their own space. You can just be you, do the way you do your things, and we can all be stars. And tutashine kwa sababu hakuna fano. Mimi siwezi kuwa fan wa KRG. Somebody else will be. I cannot be Sonia cannot be Sonia's fan. I cannot be you cannot be your own fan. But I can listen to you maybe when I'm driving down, I listen to other people also, because siwezi jibamba. Hata wanasema ngata ukiwa mtamu hajiwezi jikula. Sido kweli.
That's so true.
That's the whole truth there. So you have to just be unique, be you. Despite watu watakubashwa wawili watatu, maybe watakuwa na uko different, uko weird, but that's you. There is nothing they can do about it. Wewe kubali tu matokeo mapema, avoid heartbreaks nyingi sana kwa roho.
Mimi ningependa kujua how do you describe yourself, because you're a jack of many trades. Yeah. Unajidescribe aje?
So me I change depending on what you want me to achieve or where I am supposed to be, or right now here I'm an entertainer. At home I'm a father. With my friends we're just boys, At the business I'm a businessman. So it depends really where am I and what am I doing, Yeah, because we are human beings, we are intelligent. Ukinipata pia kwa uwanja ama kwa gym tunacheza, we are athletes there. So, we are human beings, and no human being is limited. Yeah.
Kweli.
It's not that some people try to limit themselves with nonsense.
That's true. Hiyo jina Buga ilitokea wapi?
So jina Buga is my friend who gave it to me, because I'm always over ambitious. You have to be over ambitious even if you don't deliver those heights, but at least we learn somewhere that's beyond what people expect. And now he was like, KRG wewe uridhiki bwana. Tushapokea hii. Sasa tujatumia hata, umeanza tupange sasa plan ya the next. Wewe ni Buga bwana. Sasa that's where now the name Buga. Buga is an Arab name that means, is a slang in Arab. It means I want more. Yeah, so I want more and more and more and more. Yeah.
Unaogopa nini?
Me, I don't fear anything in this world, by the way.
At all?
At all. I only fear God.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't fear anything. I don't fear death. I don't fear anything at all.
At all?
At all.
So umekuwa ukisema wewe ni msanii wa serikali.
Yes.
Uko na namba ya Ruto?
Yes.
Unaweza WhatsApp au umpigie?
Siwezi mcall kwa sababu protocol yangu hivi kwa station kai.
Not on air, but
of course,
you can reach him.
Yeah, sure.
So if do you let's say you think of something that's a problem in the country, would you, having the number, is it someone you can say, hey, I'm thinking this is an issue with wasanii, do you think you can address, or you just nizile za kwa na namba kwa simu?
Problem no president sio girlfriend ya mtu ama boyfriend ya mtu. President ni president wa country. First you have to understand him as an individual is my friend, but he has an office now that is running. He's the head of the state. He has so many things that he's handling right now. So if I want to address a certain issue, because you know him is the head and labda ninasikia wasanii wanafinyika siwezi anza kwa trick president mwambie president aje manzejo
wasanii wanaumia huku saidia
I know who to talk to tusaidika tu nitamwambia tu ni aje ikishindikana sana naweza mwambia mdosi nikutana naye mdosi nilikuwa nimepata hii shida nikaambia huyu akatu neglect sasa natatoa hiyo order because him is so high right now he has so many things hawezi acha kudili na watu 40 million asikize shida za mtu mmoja juu niko na idea kana nisumbua and niko na other people that I can talk to solve your situation you get
but if you could tell the government something I guess what's a problem you see that you feel as Karuga that's a problem that you would want the government or even the world to know about because I'm curious what's a problem to you
you know everybody has their own problems let me just tell you I have my own problems and
shida za kujiletea
wako na problems zao
wanasema more money more problems
yes there's nothing like that more money more problems that's hiyo tu ni narrative tu ya watu wakora hakuna more money more problems they are there in life and they will never
they're a part of life
it's like breath as long as you're breathing in and out unapumua shida na solution so problems are there so that life can move you cannot just wake up and you're just happy every day you don't feel sick you'll never appreciate but at least you need to be today you have kaflu kidogo you go to the hospital you feel like you are dying daktari akudunge hapo tu vitu umwache kidogo yake ya macho na wewe usikie sasa kesho ukiamka umeshatibiwa ndo usikie leo niko fit josika jana again so that you can appreciate life alafu leo kidogo labda umetoka hapo kidogo mtaa gari yako imegwaro kidogo ndo ujue pia ku maintain gari yako inakuwa fit so problems has to be there so that you can feel that you are living so ukiona maisha yako ina shida wewe I think you are dead
you can't be alive and not have problems
exactly so everybody has their own problems na watu wanadhani tu because mtu akona pesa mingi ana problem imagine watu wenye wako na pesa mingi wako na problems nyingi zaidi because people would look at those people who are higher there are so many and in life is a journey and success is not like a destination is a journey too so ndio msee afike hiyo level ya success anakuwa amejuana na watu wengi na all along anakuwa kimake friends so unakuta hata kwa kologe huyo msee anapiga ngona watu kwa 1 million wanamuomba msaada lakini kwa sababu yeye akona bigger problems hawezi acha kusaidia wase so anasaidia kulingana na uwezo yake lakini wao watu wanaangalia tu ule yako juu you get lakini ni wengi sasa kila mtu anadhani tu mimi ni best yake peke yangu but jua akona mabeste wengi sana na watu wanamwangalia yeye na wanadhani yeye ndio solution like sana unaona yeye anaangalia solution yake kwa maybe kutoka kwa God naomba tu God nisaidie tu niweze kusaidia
wase wengi
wananiangalia mimi na wewe mimi nakuangalia wewe so life iko hivyo
so the internet is everybody's on the internet so like for example your kids when like unajua kama mzazi anaweza kwambia leo hawezi kula ice cream ama nini so like they see you on the internet but then there's there's the dad you and then there's the internet you and then it's like okay when they see like you can't hide the internet from them YouTube iko kila
even I come say the same
so like how does that work like umekata kwa nunua pizza na umeko hapo unatuonesha unajua like how do ama wanajua hii ni biashara na hii ni unajua
the good thing with my kids they are so bright you know because I've groomed them to be stars you know first you have to prepare somebody's mentality how are they seeing the world they know there is business here there is this guy is a brand first because you know from school they
don't be like dad you're embarrassing us
no. They know the truth even those guys when they used to come out they say mimi ni baba yao so they are like this guy is just lying but we know you and we know they even know my dad you know they are my family they know when I was born even where I was born they have seen pictures of me growing up with my parents and my family you know they know everything so for them they are aware so when it comes like because even sometimes it's cold I don't want them to have ice cream because I don't want them to go to the hospital so we talk I tell them listen man this ice cream is here but I'm going to take it because if I leave it at home you guys are going to gurumia kina auntie here and you eat because now you know you are superior to them these are your helpers at home and you mkileta shida kwanza ukikataa kula uanze kulia they will have no option to give so I'm taking this thing I give it to Shosho's. I take it to Shosho's house because you guys cannot drive there. When it's now hot a bit, I will bring it back or I'll buy another one. So we normally talk, we communicate, it's better. They understand.
What do you love most about being a father?
I think being a father, for me, it gives me energy to want to fight more and win more and prove other people wrong, you know. Because, you know, now when you look at your kids, like, I'm like, me, I have my small money in my bank account. Even if I don't go to work, I will still eat. But you see now, these guys are so demanding. They want to achieve more. They have new demands. They have new goals. And if you don't work hard for them, then they'll just be like other guys who are here. Oh, baba yetu hakutusaidia. Oh, baba yetu alitutesa. Mbona baba yangu hakukuwa kama nani? You know, so I want to do something so that at least they will be proud of me. You know.
Do you want more kids? Because I feel like you're a good dad. From what we see on social media, you're a good dad.
That attracts so
hata mademo anaweza kupenda juu hiyo shit.
Mademo
Na uko na do. Excuse me gani?
Wengi wananipenda juu hiyo story wanataka kuhave.
Look at him, he's such a nice dad.
But you see now you have to learn that you cannot be a father of everyone. You have to be content. Kwanza nijue niko na hao 4 already. So what are the plans? Maybe in the future, yes, if I get someone na nataka kuwa na watoto wengine, the right time ikikam, why not? Because watoto ni blessing, unajua. Na watakuwa pia wamegrow, na watoto sasa wanaweza jisimamia vitu 2-3. So duties, unajua sasa kuna cha watu pia ni inataka kila mtoto unampatia attention yake separately. Wezi washikanishe kama football team waambie sasa tuende tukawa coach. No, na kila mtu na problem zake. Leo huyu anakuambia anaumwa na kichwa. Huyu mwingine anataka sijui kukula nini. Huyu mwingine anakuambia anataka hata kwenda shule. So you have to be there for all of them. Mara mwingine ni mgonjwa kwa hospitali sijui wapi. So you have to be there for all of them at the same time. You know, being a father is a full-time job, 24 hours.
So wakipiga sahi unatoacha unaenda.
Wakipiga sahi kuna emergency kitokea hapa sahi mimi tuna cancel hii mambo inaishia hapa.
Mambo inachemuka.
Kama kuna kusaidia anashikilia mpaka nifike.
Okay. So I was doing my research today. I was listening to Birthmark and yesterday we looked at the cover, it had a picture of I think mom and dad.
And me.
And you. Ukiwa mtoi.
And then through all of the controversies, ile story yenu ukasema niko na birthmark wapi? Mtu amelala na mimi lazima ajue kuna birthmark. So I guess tell us a story about Birthmark the album, not those other stories, but like the Birthmark the album. iLogos Music produced a lot of it, but I guess what was the process of that, and why did you know me at Birthmark?
Okay. So I have a certain birthmark on my I think here.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So and you know, like now this was a new birth of KRG now in the industry because I was just producing singles. This is my first album. And
if you listen to it, it's not just you taking singles together. It's something that you actually curated.
It's something that I've built over time because that album we worked for it for like over 3 years. So I told them we should not rush. It's not that we released it when COVID was there and
2021
did not propel well, but it's a masterpiece. You know, you don't have to force people to love something that's good because this is something that you've created purposely for somebody who has interest in your music, not a fan au unajua kuna mafans wa muziki.
True.
Na kuna fan wa KRG, huyu anasikizanga tu KRG akiamka hivi akiwa na shida fulani
buga
anajua kuna ngoma ya hiyo solution. Nataka sasa nasikia sisiki kuamka. Wacha niweke ngoma yangu if you love ja put up on and from your bone ganja you people akiwasha kindukuli yake hapo anaenda job sana.
Akiwaja meditation.
Akiwaja tukipiga meditation yake anaenda job. Na kuna msemo mwenye atasikia anataka ngoma ya kupa.
You even have a song with Mr. Killer who's an international artist. You're really Mr. International.
Yes, but they don't understand. You don't have to force them. With time they will come to understand.
And like you said, the beautiful thing that you put this out for me is 30 years from now, wale watu wako nasema hakuna ngoma za KRG, they can actually go listen to a whole album for the first time.
Catalog ngoma zenye labda hata mimi niko na ngoma mingi kuliko wasanii wenye wanajulikana Kenya. You know that I have much more songs than so many popular artists because I was not popular.
And even collabos, you did songs with akina Uncle Jingjong, akina Rico Gang, akina Mbuzi Gang. So sana.
Even Yani, nobody knew about Yani.
Exactly.
It was there in my album. Even nobody knew about Pepela. So that he just started talking trash about me just the other day.
But he needs to talk trash about you to get noticed.
No. You know there's this trash that, you know, we have talked. You go talk like this and, you know.
Mapanga showbiz.
Exactly, but there is that one. I respected you. I expect you to respect me back. If there is anything that you feel like I'm not doing right, try and reach out to me. If you don't reach out to me, and if you don't get me, you can reach my management, and I have addresses, I'm not just a guy that you cannot reach out to if you feel like you don't have my number, or maybe you cannot reach me out. You always have a place you can go and find me there.
Yeah.
So with time will tell, somebody who I've put my best foot forward, and time will tell who is gonna win and who is gonna not win. And for the fans who are diehard fans of KRG, they know who's KRG for real. I can achieve so many things in music, higher heights. Me, I have collabs with Busy Signal, Conscience, but I'm not really.
You even performed with Conscience when he was here. He said, "Big up KRG stage." What was some KRG who doesn't perform? But if you look, there's so many times I've seen you perform. It's like there were people. I feel like there's people see what they see. They see what they see, and there's so much that they don't see.
Exactly.
Even you, there's only so much we see of you. We can't say we know who you are because you show us a few things on Instagram.
Exactly. So, and I'm working on so many different things, and I want to open up a new angle of music that they didn't see about me. So right now, I'm just working on it. Soon I'm going to drop new projects that they thought maybe I cannot do that. And then I'll prove them wrong.
So I'm curious. I like that we're pushing KRG. So I'm curious, is Fast Cash Music Group still a thing? Because I think like you're focusing on yourself, which is important, because you've also learned you are the one you can push yourself, you can promote yourself. You push wasanii, unawasaidia, wanasahau, wanaenda. I guess, are you focused on pushing yourself and your brand, or are you focused on also doing more?
I am focused. This is a Fast Cash, like you talked. Read for me this.
Fast Cash Music Group Limited has transferred. Okay.
Yes, so it's a company that runs business. So Fast Cash was a record label that was pushing and managing artists. And then I came and realized these people are not serious because they don't see the vision I have in my head. Because mi nakuleta nikujenge ndo ujenge hii kampuni kigrow ikuwapeleke higher.
But they all became big and then they just...
So they did not run away. I released them because I realized I cannot control human beings. I can only advise you, but I cannot control you. If I want to control you, I will hurt my feelings because leo nakwambia hivi unafanya ile kitu nataka. You want to rebel because human beings
binadamu
wanapenda kurebel. Something that does not sit well in their head, they're always rebellious.
That's how they are.
So I realized I'm losing money trying to show people that don't see the vision that I have. Let me just quit. I continue with my company. I push it to higher heights.
Yeah.
Right now, Fast Cash makes more money than I was having those artists because Fast Cash right now does management for so many clubs.
Casavera.
Yeah, Casavera being one of my clubs, and other now people that I do management for them for entertainment. So, and I also do so many bookings for so many other artists abroad who are my friends because I have connection all over the world. I have numbers and numbers of different artists from different countries. And now, booking artists because of scams and whatnot, because somebody can, with this technology that we have, you can clone someone's voice and
kuna dema kuna ngoma na recross na kuna recross hata ajui.
Exactly. So you can clone so many, even someone's face, na umwambie ni aje tuma promo ya video alafu do utaweka kwa hii account. So unakuta wase wengi wamecheza do, but that being I am here in Kenya
and you're trusted
and I'm trusted by these other people, I can book any artist.
Jumsanii akikuja Kenya lazima apitie kwa KRG.
Jumi ndo nashika do yao safe kwa na mimi. So you see now I'm making more money than waiting for these other artists waimbe watengeze pesa.
But me, I love that now even you're a big artist on your own, or you don't need to go look for artists, because you are looking. And the beauty, the truth is, you are finding a lot of talented people, but they were not working as hard, and you were able to apply your business sense into the music. Where now it's just you're doing music business, KRG, because a lot of people do music, but few people do music business.
I told them you can all sing, but kunifikia kihela mtawana. Imbeni kabisa mkuata kama ndege. Kuanzia asubuhi mpaka jioni. Mtoe mangoma but kufika pesa. Mimi nikitoa ngoma moja natengeza 300 million cash one song. I know how to do like Mambo Imechemka.
It's trademarked.
It's a trademark. Everybody that has ever used that thing, they are compensating me right now. Wengine chini ya maji, wengine tuko nao makotini because it's business.
Malisa, wow.
You get. So nyinyi mnadhani tu ni mchezo, but I know hii kitu ni slogan yangu. Nimeipatent mapema na nyamaza. Naacha wala.
Tumia.
Mimi nitakuja kuwashika baadaye nikuwe na client wengi ndio niweze kudeal na masses. You get. Yeah. So mambo iko hivyo. So for them they are just looking at the views. Ngoma yangu na 5 million views, but you have 5 million in your account.
Nope.
yangu iko na 1 million views but I have tens hundreds of millions in my account. You have views, me I have money. Sasa saizi tukienda supermarket tutaenda kuambia watu weni famous.
Utalipa na nini?
Exactly. So that's the thing. Now I tell them you have to think first. What are you doing this? What are you doing? Why are you doing this business first? And how are you doing it? What do you want to achieve? Then now if you get the right answers, then now you can move to the next chapter.
But I love the messaging as well, because like on your latest single, as much as it's a hit single, you're talking about what's happening in the country.
Yes.
And we didn't expect that from you. Like umesema sasa ni kioo ya jamii for real.
Yeah.
You're talking truth, but you also it's a dope song, it's a fun song, but at the same time you're talking honesty.
Yes. So it's different angles. That's why you see mimi ni msanii wa serikali. So mimi naongea na Wakenya hawanisikii. Naongea na serikali, uchumi nizi kwenye nchi kuna shida gani? So you see wananchi kama wasikilizi vile tunaweza change hii kitu na ituwakie, tunaweza ongelesha government kwa sababu iko na more power. Vile tutafanya Wakenya tu wasikize.
Yeah.
With time wata understand.
KRG, kuna swali na kuna shida. Na swali ni ulitupatia audio.
Yes.
Ukatupatia dance video.
Yes.
Wewe utakosa pesa ya video, utatudanganya aje? Wapi video? Wapi KRG unatufanyia aje?
Darasa right now is on tour.
Ai.
Is on tour for real, is on tour.
Wewe huwezi enda mali yuko?
Now that's one.
Hey,
if I go
Mr.
where
International.
he is, no. If I go where he is, we won't achieve the video we want to get.
Okay.
So we have the script of the video ready, and he's aware of it. So we're just waiting for him to finish immediately, and then we now go to the location because we want to shoot it somewhere else in a different country.
Okay.
Because what we want to achieve a video that has visuals with so many chaos. And we too are the solution, but we are not around where the chaos are.
Okay.
So we have to like leave where we are at our comfort zone and come back to our respected countries to calm things down.
Okay.
You get?
Yeah.
So we can't do it in Kenya, we can't do it in Tanzania.
The song is a hit. Did you expect that?
Yeah. When we were writing, we knew it was a hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the way we were at the spirit that we had while writing the song and while recording, because I recorded the song 3 times. Because you know that this is a new style to me. It's bounce.
Because you know, like I said, you started off dancehall. That's what we're used to. Yeah.
I do Afrobeat, I do reggaeton, I do reggae, I do, you know.
Yeah.
But now this is bounce music. So I need to bounce on the beat. So I need to, get something that is fast and slow at the same time. Yeah.
ABC.
Yeah, plan A, B, C. Yeah.
You're the brand ambassador of Betnare.
Yeah.
KE.
Yeah.
Walifika Bay.
Ed, hata ndo nilikuwa nataka kukuuliza, is it true lilipwa 100 million?
The contract is a 105 million contract.
Wow.
You're 5 ni ya KRA.
Ebu tuambie, what's Betnare all about?
Betnare is a Kenyan owned fully betting company, because we have so many betting companies, but they are not Kenyan owned. You know, the best way we can turn around this game is hata kama wasa wanatengeza pesa na hii kitu, but at least pesa ibaki mtaa. You get, there's no way tutakuwa tuna consume products za nje. Sisi ndio inachukuliwa hapa inapelekwa tu, kutakuwa tukitaishi tu kwa slaves, but at least mse wetu mmoja akiomoka, hiyo ndio itabaki imejenga nchi yetu. Na ma youth watapata benefits, na kuna a lot of programs za CSR watafanya, na at the same time akitukipata shida ni mtu na we can reach out to them real quick, you know. But now imagine now umewin jackpot ya kama useme 1 billion Kenya shillings, alafu msasema pesa ni mingi, fungeni hiyo kampuni kwanza tustory chini. Ameenda kwao, sasa tunaona tutabaki na mashida huko. But if someone wins na ni msewa Kenya, kuna mala ataenda. As long as ni citizen wa Kenya na hajakufa, you can only hide but you cannot run. Yeah.
Kweli.
So let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You're in a position where you've talked about maybe collabs with Conscience, collabs with Busy Signal, and I feel like for me, you're in a really good place to really take Kenyan music far, because you have the connections, you have the resources, you understand that to make money in music and to do music business, you have to invest.
Exactly.
So you understand all of that, and you've also understood showbiz. I feel like Kiki umeyelewa, Biz umeyelewa. My question is, do you have time? Like, because you're a busy nigga.
Yeah.
How do you? I feel like if you decided to focus on music, you could really go far right now.
Yeah.
But is it a priority for you? Do you have fun, lakini sasa sielewi.
Unajua sasa, the thing is you have to balance life. Music alone can never make you rich. You get? And there's so many people nimejua walifuata career peke yake, so many things died. And right now wamefika at the end of the journey. They wish they spent time with their loved ones. They wish they went for holidays. They wish they did something different. Because as much as we want to succeed in life, to have big numbers on Instagram, to have money in their account, but this money at the end of the day, when time comes, hata sio pesa wisha, breath yako ikichukuliwa na sagodi, hakuna kitu hizi vitu zote it will not make any sense to you. You get? Tushaona watu waliachieve kina kama Michael Jackson, but right now they're not there. They enjoy their money, or the fame that they had. But you see now, he was never there for the kids that he had, maybe even for the family, because alikuwa amekwa hiyo time ilikuwa ndio questa unafaa kuwa huonekanangi. You're only seen when the cameras are on. Uweze enda shopping, uweze ongea, uweze enda mtaa, kila kitu speech yako ni kitu imeandikwa, unajua, because that was the stardom back then. But you see now we are different. Me, I like the way I told you guys, muziki si maisha yangu peke yake. KRG is a brand because I represent so many things. I'm a cocktail of so many things. Niko biashara, niko familia, niko kazi zenye nafanyanga, niko na kazi nafanyanga daily kutoka asubuhi mpaka saa fulani. I work for other companies also abroad, I work for different guys, and I also work for myself. So siwezi acha hizi vitu zote nene concentrate na kitu moja tu ya muziki, just because I want to be the most famous artist in Kenya. Because even if I became the most famous artist, then I will not achieve so many things. Because now where is the money?
True.
In music, because there is no one rich artist in the world.
True.
No one. Everybody who made money through music was business. Jay-Z made money through business.
Exactly.
Because he sang so many songs. Who say Riri did not make money
Fenty.
because she was so rich with she was famous, but she was not rich.
True.
She got money after Fenty now.
Yeah.
And Fenty's partnership with
Louis V.
Yeah, with the Louis V and Moe and whatever. So that's how life is. You have to know that yes, I'm chasing fame, but I need to do my businesses, because businesses are much more important. Even if today there is no internet, there's no radio, I can still sustain my lifestyle and my family.
So people know you for cars.
Yeah.
So my curious question is, what's your dream car? Because umetutesa na gari zote. I guess, do you have a dream car? And
I don't have like a dream car. Maybe a car I want to buy.
Okay, what's the car?
I want to buy a Urus. Because at least now it's a 4x4, it's a Lambo. And the state of barabara zetu, if I got the small Lambos, itakuwa imeng'oa mabampa, because nimeng'oa bampa za gari zangu nyingi sana. My MG manini, so I want to get at least an SUV that is something that is unique. Yeah.
The one question I've been thinking about the whole time, you talk about very openly kukula school fees. Yes. And what me shanga bro najua bro wangu anasemanga tungekula school fees tungekuwa sawa, because sisi tulikuwa tunaogopa wazazi.
Yeah.
Alafu wewe ulikula school fees na umekuja kuongea kwa mneti unatuambia ulikula school. Your parents you're old now, but like they know what you are doing. Now they know you are serious kurutu. Like mnaangaliana aje?
Now they know it was them. Kwa nini hawakufanya due diligence?
Mzee alikula school fees na anasema
I was in a fix and I need to solve my situation back then. So hiyo ilishapita. Okay. So sasa tusaidiane vitu ya maana. Sasa sasa hiyo ilishapita, nilishakula okay. Sasa
but you are a risk taker like that.
Yes.
If your kids did that to you.
Yeah, even me, kama hata ninakulagwa mpaka sasa hii. Hata mimi nakulagwa, because even me I pay school fees. There's some people I pay fee for, but I know that's not the amount I pay. But I give them because we have already agreed with them. You want me to pay this certain cost for this much? Okay, you go. But I know at school, maybe if I'm paying 100, maybe I think it's 50. But because they need to kula mandazi, and let them just have their own life. Okay. As long as I'm not dying where I am. Now it will be bad if you're leaving this guy akona loan, umechukua ido yake ukaenda kudance nayo. But you see now huyu jamaa umemwacha yuko fiti, anaendelea ku make do, na mimi nimepata ka allowance yangu, sasa tutasumbuana sana. So it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buga, you own so many different companies. Killions Group, iko aje?
Killions iko sawa, ni vile iko dormant kidogo, but we are reviving it. So unajua tulikuwa tumeacha construction because ilikuwa na corruption nyingi. Construction site zile tulikuwa tunawakia tulimaliza, tukadeliver, and then we realized this biashara iko na corruption mingi, because kuna kickbacks, kuna this and that, and then kuna watu wanakula do, they don't deliver, and then the blame goes to to the company. But right now tumeset vitu, it's going back well.
Mimi ningependa
construction size hata moja Karen.
Okay, dope. Ningependa kujua ulikuwa unasema unataka kununua ndege.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there?
Yeah.
Hey? Wow.
Tatubeba.
It's a chopper.
I guess I had a question for you. In terms of what you're doing right now, would you ever think about politics? Ndio ukipata pale unaanza kuchocho. Mhesh.
Okay, for me politics is not about money. Politics is about policies.
Not interests.
And interest. Yeah, so where I come from, my shags is in Naivasha, and people have they have exploited Naivasha so much because the people they are doing well in Naivasha, they are foreigners and very few individuals who have managed to manipulate the system and misuse the people who are locals. And me, I have so many now relatives who are there and they are really suffering. And now with my small chums, I cannot save the whole world.
Zako ni ndogo?
Now it's ya kusustain mimi na ambitions zangu.
Okay.
But you see now, for me to save the world, maybe I have to sit in a certain place where we don't need to spend money, but maybe if I give a certain order, I can change a few things. So maybe in the future, ukisikia nimesimama mahali kiti hizo area, ujue tu nimeenda kusaidia watu wetu wenyewe. Maybe they are struggling there.
Okay. So I guess one of my last thoughts and one of my last questions for you is a lot of people look up to you.
Yeah.
Whether you want it or not,
Yes.
they're looking up to you.
Yeah.
And they might not be as sharp as you or as fast as you, but I'm curious, what would you advise a younger KRG? Unakumbuka ule msali kwa naanza?
Yeah.
Kwanza usanii sana because usanii ni ngumu.
Kwa usanii art ni art. You see this table is very beautiful. Kuna mtu mwingine akiweza ona hii meza anasema hii ni nonsense.
Yeah.
Yet, because I understand mlikuwa mnataka kuachieve nini. So art ni art. Everybody is unique and it takes time. It might take you 5 years. It might take another person 1 week because I know people who came there with their first single and it's a hit and they have never achieved anything better than that.
True.
Na kuna wale wana build pole na wata. So the only thing I can tell you, if you choose to follow a certain a career, pursue it with all your heart and everything that you can achieve and try to exploit avenues zingine mpya because you cannot just say I want to sing. But just know other avenues zenye kufanya. After I've produced my music, what else can I do to make it, relevant and to be played on air and who to connect with. Also create that channel yako, your own channel, because what works for me might not work for another person. You are unique, so you need to fight for your own kalena, utengeneze kabarabara yako. Once you are on your own lane, no one will ever overtake you because hautakuwa na compete na mtu mwingine. You only be competing with yourself ya jana.
My final question for you before I allow her to ask her final questions is you're someone who has supported Kenyan music, both in actions and in financial and in everything you've done. But you've also studied the industry and you understand what works and what doesn't work. You're not ubahatishi squeezy. I guess, do we have any hope for Kenyan music? Because we're still bringing in international acts to come sell out shows. I mean, I feel like that's still a sad thing for us. I guess what do you think is the solution, or what can we do for Kenyan music? Because here we play 100% Kenyan music, but people are still like ingoma ni mbaya. But I guess what you've studied the game, you understand it, you've invested. I guess what do you think the future is for Kenyan music, and is there any hope?
Right now, the way the world is set up, we should forget about calling ourselves Kenyan artists. We should just call ourselves world artists.
Okay.
Because right now, if I want to stream a song from US, I don't need a permission from anyone or wait for a radio station to play for me. I'll just stream and see what I want. There are many sites right now you can stream music. So everybody right now should just be versatile enough and advance their game so that you can just break this ice of locking yourself in one small country that has a boundary. Because your music right now, every artist that I know in this world has somebody who listens to them from a place that they have never visited. Your music got there before you. So, if you feel like Kenyans are not supporting their own, shift your focus.
Okay.
Because I know Tanzanians, they don't get paid in Tanzania. They don't make money in Tanzania.
Hizo mashows
zinakwanga za sare nyingi, zinakwanga za radio stations, media houses, maybe banks. They're getting paid small money. Maybe they make their money maybe from different countries, maybe from Kenya, abroad and other countries.
Mi ningependa kujua what haven't you done that you're yet to do or yet to accomplish? Yeah. That you're yet to do and yet to accomplish.
Musically or in life?
In life.
In life, there's so many things I've not yet achieved. You know, I still have dreams to achieve. I still have to set up and, you know, open up new businesses. I have ideas. Achieve the higher heights of levels of success I've not gotten into, but I'm working on it. And soon we're gonna, because success is not something that you can chase. You build yourself first. You create that character and then you attract it. Because if you say you want to chase money, you'll never find it. You'll just be chasing it. But if you build yourself to a certain level, money will always come to you.
My last question: what are you working on now, and what should your fans be expecting?
I'm working on many projects, by the way. I'm working on movies, you know.
But una sana na kuonanga kwa nilikucheki kwa Nastoto, nikakucheki kwa Dinga ya Wife. Kwanza Dinga ya Wife umekuwa kill it. Maliza wa moto sana. But I see you doing a lot of acting, which is super dope, because like I said, you're not we can't call you a musician, you're an entertainer at this point.
Yeah. So I'm just versatile. I just want to just maximize my 24 hours. That's the most important thing. In 24 hours, what can I do? Just do whatever I can manage to do in 24 hours, because there's those people in 24 hours, maybe they go to work 3 hours and then go now, maybe get PS, play the whole night, watch a movie, and then that's it. What do we do now? Apart from their work, this at that time that they got like in the 20 hours, because at a level maybe 8 hours, hizo zingine atakuwa amepoteza, haitakuwa ina count. But if you can, today I can act 2 skits, make a movie, produce a song, go for interviews. You see, now these are things that hata kama hamtakuwa mnanisikiza, kuna mafans wengine watakuwa na learn new things every day. You see, like right now I'm here, but I know there is a show that I did a couple of days ago. It's running somewhere, so there is someone listening to me that side, this side. So it's just ways of conquering persistence and consistency. That's all I'm working with right now.
I really want to thank you for coming through. We really appreciate your time, and I really want people to be able to see what you've done in terms of being able to study the industry, being able to create a blueprint in terms of what works and what doesn't work. And I hope that when it's all said and done, people can appreciate what you've done for the Kenyan music industry.
I really don't even want them to appreciate. It's none of their business. It's my life. I'm living my life, man. You know, human beings will never appreciate human beings. Trust me. Even Jesus was here on earth. If he was here, I don't know, because we read it on books. And
he was betrayed.
Here, you know. And he was betrayed by the guys who are there, and he had to live alone.
Even his boys, Judas.
The 12 guys he was with, aliwatoka kaenda solo. So hii dunia kila mtu alikam solo, anatoka solo. So it's up to everybody. Hakuna kitu itakayopenia kama utawaka. You will not die. You just be having so many problems that you can't solve, because maybe unataka dem rembo na hauna pesa kukana dem rembo, unataka kuwa na gari kali unaiona kwa Facebook mwisho. You get so, and if you work hard, you can always have all these things at your your fingertips. If you just snap a finger, this happens because maybe you worked hard for it. So that's how life is, man.
Guys, this is a brand new single, Una Shida Gani, KRG The Dawn, featuring Darasa on Radio 254. Enjoy.